Hello, John Robertson, your volunteer librarian for Oscar, with a short video looking at uploading eForms to Oscar Galaxy. So the first thing you will need is a login, which you can probably get from Earl Wertheimer or one of the other editorial board for Oscar Galaxy. And once you have the login, then we can get to the dashboard, which is the next step that we want. Once we're in the dashboard, what we're going to do is we're going to go to New, and we're going to add a package. So that actually was a post. So if you just click on the New, you'll end up getting a post, which is not what I wanted. So I'm going to go back to the Oscar Galaxy dashboard. And now instead of clicking on the New, I'm going to go down to Package and click on the package. Once I get into Package, I'm going to put a title on the package. So this is a new package, new eForm actually. And then I usually put some identifying things like Ontario, imaging, and a date on it, so 2022. And I'm going to put some descriptors in here. This is a new eForm or imaging in Ontario. It has a drop-down list and some other features. The next thing we want to do is we want to take the zip file that we exported from our server and drop it over here into the files. So wherever you have your zip files stored, you want to go there and drag and drop your zip file to here, and then we'll see over here that that zip file has been attached to this package. Now the next thing that we want to do is we want to go down to categories, and we want to pick the categories that are appropriate for this eForm. So we said it was an imaging eForm, so we'll probably want to scroll down. We can go that it is an eForm. We said it was Ontario, so we can scroll down here past the BC and past some of the regular ones here. Oh, imaging, we'll click on imaging, go down to Ontario, and maybe it was the Greater Toronto area, so we'll click on that. There may be a few other ones that you see as you go along that you might want to add in. Some of them are doubled up, so you may find a category and a subcategory that say the same thing. It doesn't hurt to choose both of them. The more of these that you choose, for instance, maybe outpatients, the more of these that you choose, the easier it's going to be to search. So there's radiology, we'll pick that as well. And then I think if we scroll all the way down, we might even find X-ray at the bottom here. There we go. So those are some of the categories. If you don't find the category and you feel that there should be a category for it, you can add a new category in. The next thing we usually do is tags. So this is Ontario, and it was the Greater Toronto Area, and it's imaging. And if you run out of ideas, you can choose from the most common ones and add those in as well. And then click on Add here, and now these tags will be displayed here. Now we go down to set the feature image. So usually that's what the requisition would look like if it was a piece of paper. So we go into set the feature image, we go into upload files, we go back to our file folder here, and we drag an image over and drop it. And then we set that as the feature image, and that will show up here. Now that we've done all of that, we can go up again and we can click on Publish. And once it has been published, if we go up to the top here, we should be able to now see a permanent link for this eForm. And we can click here, and we can actually go to where that eForm is stored. We can copy that address, and then we can go on to the Advanced Oscar Users Group and the BC Oscar Users Group, and we can post on those sites that we've made this eForm. And then other people will be able to download it. I'm just going to try to go back, if I can, to have a look at that dashboard again. Just going to log in again, because obviously I logged myself out. If we go back to the dashboard and we go down to here where it says downloads, we can see all the packages. And we'll see that the one that we just made is now at the top here. We can go back into it and we can edit it. If it's not what we want, we can actually throw it out again. So when we look at the eForm, and the people that are downloading it will be looking at it not this way, but more as the finished product. When we scroll down here, we'll find at the bottom here, there's two different download buttons. This download, if there were multiple files, would download all of the files together as a zip file. But over here, you can find the individual files. And this is where you would download them one at a time. And you can see the tags that we've put on here. Now, given that this was actually not a real eForm, I am going to go back to the dashboard. And I am going to go back into where the editing was with all the downloads, all packages here. And I am actually going to send this to trash. And that basically is the overview from start to finish. Hopefully that was helpful for you.